Oh, it's actually okay. I finally have the Fenty Eaze drop. Y'all know it's been sold out. She has literally been sold out of a lot of the colors. The colors were either too dark for me or just way too light. I'm not doing anything on my eyes. I think I added just like a little bit of like some shadow from the Charlotte palette, and I really tried to get these lashes to pop out. These are my real lashes, so that's all I did. But I have the Fenty Eaze drop right here. It's in the color 19, and I also have her I also have the Fenty Bright Fix we're going to be tying in with this. So I was thinking that it's a tinted moisturizer, but it's a skin tint. I guess a skin tint is a new thing. I mean, I've heard of BB/CC creams and tinted moisturizers, but not a skin tint. I really would love something with an SPF, but we're going to just try this out because the skin tints, so far from what I've tried, I tried the Huda Beauty one, which was good, but they're very, very lightweight. And I think something like that is really good to wear outdoors. It's a plus to have an SPF, you know? I'm gonna be using the Fenty Skin. This is my current daytime moisturizer. I love it because it has a nice SPF in it. And you know, it's like interchangeable and it smells great. It has like no fragrance in it or anything like that. And this is the Fenty Hydrovisor, and it has an SPF of 30. So that's pretty good. I'm washing my face earlier, but my face has been like really patchy lately, so I've been putting like coconut oil on it at night. I'm about to like switch up my skincare. I mean, but this is staying because this has like an SPF of 30 and it's really good, and I love this scent and it's super hydrating. And people are calling it a foundation. It's not a foundation, it's a skin tint. And this is actually the Fenty Sponge that came out when Fenty Beauty first launched, when she had released the sponge. So we're going to be using the Fenty Sponge. And it has like this flat side here, so you can just really use it for your face. What are you guys thinking so far? This is how it looks. This definitely is hydrating, gives you a glow. So I can tell with the skin tints that a lot of them are hydrating. Isn't it crazy how like everybody's on like this skin tint radar? Like, and you know, it takes time. It takes time to make makeup products. So was this planned ahead of time? Like, I don't know, does the word get out from one makeup line and then the other lines just kind of compete? This is how it looks. Really light coverage. Light coverage. Hydrating. It's really hydrating. Basically a blurring skin tint. So smooth instantly blurs. Skins was just like a few drops. With also humidity, sweat proof, and transfer resistant. Fenty Beauty. How could we not? Okay. Add the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix, and we're just going to pop this under our eye. I really love this product. I have a review on this one. I'll pop it at the top. Oops. And I forgot to be very light with this because a lot comes out for some reason. How that's looking, just gave a little bit of brightening. So let's see. Well, it said it's buildable, so might as well just see. Let's add a little bit. I'm only gonna add a little bit of a second layer because when it comes down to these like the natural stuff, like I don't really like to pack it on. It's gonna add in some of my imperfections. Oh, it's actually okay. So this is really buildable. If you want something light, but you wanna you know, amp it up, which is I'm also going to get into more amping up these super lightweight products in a minute. But this is great for building. Okay, this Fenty Eaze Drop builds really nice. It isn't cakey, it isn't flaky, it doesn't skip any beats or any of that. It builds really nicely, and you can build it up to a much more fuller coverage without it being so heavy on your skin. And since we're going for lightweight, I'm going to set under my eye with this Laura Mercier powder. This is in a shade number 2. This is meant for under eye setting. So then that way, if you want that light coverage, if you're going out, you don't have to use anything heavy. And this is perfect for that. And it's in the number 2. And I'm actually going to use the brush today that was actually made for it, which is this one right here. And I always just like to pat my brush, soak it up in that powder, and just take it and just saturate it in the top, because we're going for light coverage, well, light makeup today. So just set that under. And this is a brightening powder, so it has brightening effects. And I'm just gonna set everywhere we put that bright fix, just because I don't want it to move. And you know, I can use a little bit of extra brightening. Come on. So this brush is nice because it really presses in the product. I'm going to show you guys how to amp this up. You can either go like this for my everyday women, my work women with kids and all that good stuff. Y'all ain't got time. Some kids is bad. Playing. But I'm going to take some of the Fenty sticks. I have these match sticks here in the brush, and I'm going to do a little bit of, use a little bit of that product. So I'm actually, y'all, I've had these match sticks since Fenty dropped, and I don't really use the highlighter shades. I thought I had the highlighter shade. This shade, this is Suede. This is most definitely not a contour for me. But I'm going to use this rose gold color here, and I'm going to pack it on the back of my hands because we're going to warm it up. You see that? Then I'm going to take this brush that I always use for contouring, right? And we're going to saturate it in there because I only want a little bit. And we're just going to press it in the skin. I don't know if you guys can y'all see? Okay, y'all can see. And press it, and I'm just going to go in the, where I always highlight. So it's always nice to work off the back of your hand and warm the product up. It melts better, and you can just work better from the back of your hand. Only one a little bit. We're going to take some Fenty bronzer, my favorite bronzer in Mocha Mummy. And I'm going to use a different brush today. I'm going to be using this Luxe brush. And we're just going to pop that right in here. So this is how you dress it up. This is what I call dressing it up. Because I would dress up my tinted moisturizers. But you know, it's something quick. You just add like a little bit of bronzer. We gave ourselves a little bit of glow to the skin. And oh, that matchstick is so nice. And to think I haven't used it. So now we have that. So now we're gonna go in, we're gonna add a little bit of blush. I'm gonna take a little bit of MAC's Razin. I'm gonna take my same brush. I'm gonna just take a little bit. And we're just gonna pop a little bit on our cheeks here. And I just go circular, up, like that. Okay, and then if you want, sis, you can also take a little bit of highlighter. I have Hustler Baby by Fenty. The Hustler Baby by Fenty highlighter. And I'm just going to take the highlighter. We're only going to like load up our brush so we don't have to double dip. And we're just going to add a little bit to the cheek area here because this highlighter is something else. Let's go in and do a lip. Charlotte Handy liner here, my Pillow Talk Intense 3. because she's waterproof. Honey Love by MAC. Oh, I haven't used this one in a minute, child. Fenty glosses. I believe this is Hot Chocolate. I think one of my favorite things from the Fenty line is the glosses. Literally. And what is the smell in these glosses, child? Oh, this smell. It's like no other. Go ahead and add a setting spray. Honestly, you don't have to, but hey. Fenty Eaze Drop is a win. I think it's a win. It's lightweight. It's light coverage. It's 32 mil. That's how much you get. The color, like the color payoff is nice. It's just a ton of color, so the color is nice. I don't feel like it was too red. I don't feel like it was too cool. I don't feel like it was great and dusty. I really like the Fenty Eaze Drop. I wish there was an SPF. An SPF is kind of my thing when it comes down to like these lightweight products and these formulas. It's most definitely a buildable coverage. So if you're looking for something super lightweight, if you're someone who doesn't like to wear makeup like that, this is great for you. And it's really thin, so I'm pretty sure you can apply it with your fingers. So I think it's great for someone who doesn't have time. So once again, Rihanna did it, boo. Fenty did it, okay? Thank you guys for watching. Share this video. Follow me on Instagram where I post all of the updates and notifications. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.